I then asked him, "Brother, what have I done to you? Why did you want to hurt me?" Poor lad, he was completely lost, staring at me in amazement, not knowing at all what to say because he had no idea about what was going on. But when he realized that I was really hungry, he asked me to calm down. And I started telling him everything from the beginning. Yes, everything. First of all, I gave him back the statue, telling him to take his present back. He asked me why. I then explained everything to him without omitting a single detail the second time. I can assure you, he was stunned for quite some time. Yes, before he came back to his senses. It was then that he explained to me that the statue represented the one known in the Catholic Church as the Virgin Mary. According to him, her open arms invited me to enter into her infinite love for all human beings. Furthermore, she also invites men to discover the infinite love of Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God. To discover the infinite love of Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God. I repeat again, to discover the infinite love of Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God. He went on to explain that it was Jesus Christ himself who had appeared to me on the hall of my bedroom, crowned with thorns. Jesus appeared to me just as he had been crowned on the cross at Calvary. You know, I couldn't understand a word of what he was explaining to me. He then asked me to forgive him, for he had intended to explain all this to me when he gave me this gift. But since I was Muslim, he thought that it wouldn't matter. But he could not have foreseen everything that had just happened as I have just explained to him. He also said that every Catholic, every Christian would have loved to experience what had just happened to me. But unfortunately, most haven't had that chance yet. My position, was different. What he was telling me left me cold. What I had in mind, a statue, no more. I told him that I didn't care what he said because I was now convinced that he really wanted to hurt me. And as far as I was concerned, it was over. He could have his statue back. He could have this gift back. And that's all. He became sad and wept silently. I didn't want to hurt him. No, I didn't. But I thought I was in danger I thought that I had to protect myself. And besides, I thought he didn't want to understand what I'd been through. Because it was really a surprise for me. I didn't know anything about what's happened. But from that moment on, something really happened inside me. But I couldn't understand what it was. I was only 50. But something had changed. I wasn't going to be the same person anymore because that period of my life really shook me. I had so many questions, but no answers. After a while, my mother became friends with a woman. She was a pastor's wife. They were kind to me, very kind, and even gave me a Bible which I read voraciously. But I eventually told my mother that I wanted to become a Christian, and I hoped she wouldn't object. My goodness, I shouldn't have dared. She shouted at me and told me never, even in my dream, to have such an idea against in my whole life. What could I do? Nothing at all. Just accept it and obey. And years later, when I was finally able to stand on my own 2 feet, I followed my heart desire, which is to be with Jesus Christ, to serve Him, and to take Him as my Lord, my Savior, as my Lord and my personal Savior. I want just to say something. You have a dream, never give up. Never give up on your dream, even if it seems impossible, even if people try to discourage you. Never forget that it's your dream. You must fight for it. Yes, you must fight for it, dare to live it, and stay strong and firm. Yes, stay really strong. Thank you. Yes, friend, Jesus Christ, the King of Kings, the Son of the living God. Just one more thing. You know, this story reminds us of an essential truth. God can enter a life even when the environment stands against it. This child did not search for the light. It was the light that found her. Despite fear, despite anger, despite inner and family conflicts, calling remained alive in her heart. Time passed. Distance separated her from her parents, but the calling of God never faded. And the day came when she was able to make her choice freely, to make her choice consciously, to make her choice deeply, to make it above all deeply. Because what comes from God may be delayed, but it can never be destroyed. Thank you so much. I'm waiting for your comments. Thank you.